So the first thing that we do, we're going to turn the toes out. Okay, that'll give you some internal rotation. Then the next thing we're going to do is get you to the top of the backswing a little bit better. So instead of that forearm getting really steep and vertical this way, it's going to go across your shoulder plane there, and that right elbow will sit much closer to your body. Okay, and then we'll start sequencing the downswing a little bit better. This will start to go forward first, as opposed to this going down and forward as the first movement. Okay. Which then projects that golf club way over here and really vertical and steep. And as I said, you know, we want to try and get it into there. So if we threw somebody in there that may or may not have a little bit more of an idea, where are we? There's Bonehead there. So we'll put him in there. See, he hits it okay. Now Andrew's not a bad player, essentially. He's played 7 out of 9 7 USGA events. So in other words, US amateurs, juniors, you know, all that kind of thing. So he can play a little. It's actually a lot better now. He spent 2.5 months with me at the start of this year.
Yeah, right.
So when we start looking at where their rotation is and where it goes, their forearm matches, and this is just doing a drill. His forearm ends up being there once he gets it to the top, and you see the difference in where your shaft is and where it comes down. Yeah, yours is coming down that way at that point in time. And then when we start talking about the distance between how far this club's got to travel from there to there, as opposed to sort of from there to there, it's a lot further. So therefore, it's got to travel further. It's got to travel faster.
Yep.
Okay. And then we can unleash the fury from there. Whereas at the moment, if you tried to unleash the fury, it'd be fury, all right? There'd be stuff everywhere.
Yeah. There'd be a lot happening.
So we're going to start with that and then go from there.
Okay.